And welcome as you're just joining in. Today again is October 19th, 2023. Thank you for sharing, June. I am so thankful that you guys jumped on tonight so we can share a few things. Like I said a couple seconds ago, some great 3D items that we did at our demonstrator event. We had some cards and things. I just grabbed up the few. Actually, I think there's a couple of the 3Ds that I didn't completely finish, so I didn't grab those. So, Carol, thank you for sharing. I am writing this down as you guys are sharing. Thank you, thank you. June, I got you down for sharing too. All right, let's go ahead and let's take a look at who our winners are for the last 3 weeks. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera down and let's take a look. And I'll still be up in the corner here. All right, let me turn this light on. If I can. There we go. That is better lighting there. All right. For those that shared in the last 3 weeks, I have the following. Oh, I see. Oh, that I have the following people that are winners. And for October 1st, I have Pam Simmons. October 5th, I have Jean Dutro. Excuse me. And for 10/12, I have Corinne Bouvia. Corinne, I'm not sure how I'm pronouncing it. I'm not sure if I don't know that I have your address. So, speaking of addresses, if you are not on my mailing list, there is a link that pops up, that should be popping up, yeah, in the feed of the live here. You click that and you sign up to make sure you're on my email list, okay? Yeah, congratulations everyone. Thanks, Sue. You're so, Sue always is the kindest person. I mean, all of you guys usually are. I just love that about everyone that comes to join us. But yes, and what did you ladies win? You 3 ladies won this packet, each a package of the Fine Sparkle Adhesive Back Gems. These are retired. And then for sharing this week, you're going to get a sampling of, hi Jean, a sampling of the specialty naturally gilded paper. There's silver and gold and copper in this. But yeah, you'll get a sampling. I just have these in this little packet for right now, but you're going to get a sampling for sharing this week. That's the offer I have. I'm looking at my comments if you see me looking over to the right. All right, let's get started, and I am going to go ahead and keep my booklet down here so I can write down as everyone shares so I don't miss anyone. Thanks, Jeanne. Nice to see you. When I say nice to see you, I see your names pop up, so then I can always go back and look at your faces if I go check out your site. All right, so let me move these over here out of the way. Let me share with you what we did in our 3D projects. And so I'm looking around. Okay, here they are. I'm like, where did I put them? Okay, so what we did is we had a demonstrator event. And if you're local and you are interested in doing some of our demonstrator events with us, we would love to have you. You just have to let me know that you're interested, okay? And if you're not watching this live and you're watching it as a replay, or if you found me on YouTube, make sure to click the subscribe and the thumbs up so you'll get notifications when I upload classes on there, advertising. Also, when I upload videos. All right, first project. This one, and I don't know how easy, hopefully I can do this well enough so the glare doesn't hit too bad. But this says gratitude, and this is all embossed, and this is using the stamp set. Oh, what is this stamp set called? It's the new one, and I'm not seeing it. I might have, I don't know where I have it, but anyway, it's one of the new ones in the mini catalog. And this is also mixed with the masterfully made paper and the dies. So this one, and this was Nancy's project. Nancy's on here. And then, let me just grab the rest of them. Then we may had this one here, which is the Nativity in a little dollar store frame, and using that designer paper. Isn't that pretty? And it stands up, so it can stand up or you can hang it. Yes, it is. Nancy has she is amazing in her ideas. Okay, and then this one is so cool. Now, I'm telling you, if you guys don't shop the Dollar Tree and you like to craft, you need to go to the Dollar Tree. Not that they're sponsoring me or anything like that, but way cool stuff. This, look at this. This is like a big whoops, I pulled that right out of the hole. This is like a big, what do you call it? Pop can lid. This is Taryn. Taryn came up with this one. And it says, it looks like it's hard to see, the sparklies on there. It says deck the halls. We've got some of the gold paper and the dies behind. Just so cute. Cute, cute. And then we have the last thing I brought in here. This was mine. This is a stand-up chocolate, hot chocolate, or whatever you want to put in there, holder, using this fun stamp set that I love and the shiny Christmas paper. But yeah, hot chocolate and the candy cane to go in there. How cool is that? That's a cute little idea. And here's the thing too, it can flatten down even, and so it's not too difficult. I mean, it might cost a little bit of postage, but it'll still, you could still mail something like that, right? Bottle cap, yeah, that's what I was trying to think of, G, and I couldn't think of it. All of them are so fun. We did there was one of them was the new pouches with the bee set that we can get. If you are a current demonstrator, you can pre-order that right now. That one of the things were with that, and the other one was a wine bottle, excuse me, a wine bottle, like over the top of the wine bottle. So those are the other two that I didn't grab up. So, all right. Who else just joined? Well, welcome everybody. I was just sharing a few things. I'm writing down as people are sharing the video, so I can keep track of that. And make sure, again, there's a link that's coming up in the feed that you can sign up for my email list. Okay, that's really important if you want to be up to date on what's happening. The next thing before we get to our stamping project I want to share with you is my next class. Now, this class, let me grab all my goodies here. This class features, well, one more thing. Let me grab my catalog. I think it makes it easier when I have the catalog out here. So this features this beautiful Night Divine, if I can, page 16. But I want to tell you a couple things, okay? So this class is this whole suite. I know my lighting might skew it a little bit, but here's the page with all the products, okay? This class is going to feature a little bit of both of these. However, it's mainly the Stars at Night bundle. That's currently available right now. If you wanted to get the Night Divine bundle, the stamp set is not available until the 30th of October. However, like I said, this mainly features the #2 bundle, okay? And this bundle is amazing. If you haven't really looked at it specifically, it's amazing. This class features the Shining Brightly paper. It also features the adhesive vac star trinkets, and I have a limited number, so if you want the class, I already have 2 people signed up for the class that saw it in my, I think it was my virtual class on the first. I gave a sneak peek. But Yeah, so those are things, plus other ribbons are going to be featured, and some gold paper and rose gold paper. Awesome. So I want you to keep that in mind. Now, you'll see that I've used the Night Divine stamp set, but you guys, I'm telling you, if you have any of the Christmas stamp sets that we've had in the past, let me show you. For example, this one would work really well. The Hope and Peace. This is in the online store. If you don't have it, you can still get it. It's 159773. And there's some great sentiments in this one, and big, so that they will work well. This is a red rubber stamp. Hi, Pam. Pam, you were one of the winners, so if you will make sure I have your address, I think I do, but make sure I have your address. You were one of the winners for the last 3 weeks. I see you just jumped on here. That's for sharing my video. Brightest Glow is another one that has some really great sentiments, larger, bigger ones in here. Now, this one I kept because I love it. Yes, you did, Pam. This stamp set is for Unto Us. Now, if you have this one, it's retired, but it's beautiful. I kept it. I loved it. So, these are current. These two stamp sets, Brightest Glow and Hope and Peace. Why am I telling you that? I'm telling you that because if you don't have the Night Divine, it's going to be available on October 30th in time for the class. The RSVP is November 1st. And here are the cards. Let me tell you a little bit. The RSVP is November 1st. It's $25 for in person. It is to go $32. Okay, there's that. It features the Stars at Night dies and Stars at Night stamp set. This comes, the dies come with this 3D embossing folder. Amazing. Beautiful, beautiful. So here are the cards, okay? So here is the number for 1 card, and so you'll get a portion of that gold paper, ribbon. You know, you'll have a nice amount of product for what you're gonna get. This one is gorgeous. This is the rose gold paper. Now, you will need the dies. You can use whatever stamp set, but anything that is not featuring the bundle, so any of these that are the deco cut, anything that's using a die, okay, not that one, or the punch, those will be all done. You will need this. You will need this bundle in order to do this class, okay? All right, so we still have one more card. We have this beautiful card. Can you see that embossing? There we go. You can see the embossing there. I did heat emboss this, but you don't have to. You could use crumb cake. You could use wild wheat, would also work very well on that one. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Hi, Jean. You were a winner earlier, too. This one is more fun, and it is using the stamp set, and there you go, a little bit of a fun fold. And then this last card I want to show you, this is just one that I created yesterday. It's beautiful and amazing, but it is featuring this other bundle, okay? This is not in the class, but it will be an extra tutorial, okay? You'll have this as a bonus tutorial. Is this not gorgeous? Look at that. I love it. Donna Gray is who I watched to create this one. I changed mine up a little bit, like I try to do. I don't like to copy completely. I like to change them up a little bit. So if you're interested in that class, contact me. It'll be on my website. It'll be up there tomorrow, so you can go and RSVP, or just let me know so I can get that worked out with you. All right, you guys ready to see the project for today? Okay, so let's grab. Now, I talked about in the description, we're going to be doing blending. We're going to use blending. So let me grab what we need here. Thank you, Jean. Move my little guy over here. My pen. so I can write down if anybody else pops on to share. Thank you, Pam. I see that you sent it. All right, so here's what we're using today. My original card, I used Nature's Print. Now, this is in the annual catalog. These are all these fun dies, and they're kind of they're kind of not singled out, but lots of dies in here that go with the stamps and some extras that are not specific for the stamp itself. But I wanted to just mention, I always try to help you understand, these initially came in a bundle. They're not in a bundle now. You purchase the stamp or you purchase the dies. You could purchase the dies alone or the stamp alone. That's how it is in the annual catalog now. So what that means is, let's say you want the dies. Okay, let's say you want the dies. Use a stamp set that you have that's just sentiments, right? This one is wonderful. It's called Very Best Occasions. It's in the online exclusive store. The number is 159871, and I think I might go ahead. I'm going to use one of these, and I think the ones that are nice that are going to fit is Endlessly Grateful, or with Comfort and Love, or even Thinking of You. These will fit. So I think I might go ahead and use that for tonight. So let's grab our stuff, and I need a couple things. Let me grab this. We're going to be using the scoreboard. How many of you have used the scoreboard before? Simply Scored. That's the official name of it, Simply Scored. Thanks for sharing, Taryn. I'm going to write you down right now. Simply Scored. We're going to use that. And the first thing we're going to do is, I have a couple pieces. Well, actually, here's all my pieces, and I'm going to pull them out, show you what we have. We're going to use some wild wheat as our card base, and this is with vanilla. I have already die cut, and I just didn't pop them out. I've already die cut, let me see here, a couple pieces popped out already, and then the wreath, that this die right here, the wreath, and I die cut for the sentiment. Then I have two pieces of basic vanilla, which I believe are 4 by 5 1/4. I need one of these, and we're going to do some scoring. Okay, so the fun thing about this is that I can't even show it. You have this cool scoring tool that stores right here. Thanks for sharing, Eileen. I'm going to write you down so I don't miss it. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do some scoring. So what I'm going to do is, on the long side, I'm going to come right up to the corner, and I want to score a 1/2 inch, or excuse me, 1/4 inch, quarter inch from the side. Now this is 4 inches right here. I'm going to go to the quarter mark, and I'm just going to come down, and I'm going to score that all the way down. Okay, now just to keep things kind of going the same way, it's easier to score this way. Now I could come over here in this corner, and I can go right here at 1/4, and let's just score that. Okay, there's that one. The other thing I could have done is just turn this around and kept over here and scored it. Whatever works for you. Now we're going to turn it this way, and we're going to get 2 score lines here. So this is 5 1/4, and I want these to be about 1/8 inch apart. So I'm going to take the first. So here's my quarter, and the next line is 1/8, and then I'm going to come over one more and do a double line, just like that. Now this one is skinnier, so I'm going to turn it around. So I'm going to come in to 1/8 and score, and then the next 1/8 and score down. Okay, so what that does, let me bring this up so you can see. See there? See how it's got the scoring? It just adds a little something to your card front. Okay, just a really cool idea. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way now. And we're going to grab these things that we need here. We're going to need some paper. Like I had mentioned in the description, we actually, I'm done with this for the moment, so I'm going to set this aside. And I just realized something too. I just realized that I did not grab a blend that I'm going to need. Okay. All right, so we have, those can go over to the side. We're going to start working on our blending. Now, you could leave it in the, if it doesn't pop, now it's cut all the way through. I just didn't pop it out. If you can leave it in there, it makes it easier. If not, it's okay. I am going to pop this out because I'm going to do those separate, these guys. Now, I did do these in basic white just because it doesn't matter what color, vanilla or white, whichever one. Hi, Carol. Thanks for being here. And Shar, I think I just saw you pop in. And I wrote down that you shared. Thank you. So we're going to do some blending. We're going to leave this in here and do some blending. I have blending brushes kind of designated to kind of tones or colors. Now, if you want a separate blending brush for every color, you can do that. I don't always think it's necessary, I guess. So, all right. Well, hi, Dina. If you hear this, my friend, I hope you're doing well. All right, I'm going to start with I want to start with crushed curry. So I have crushed curry, old olive, Cajun craze, and wild wheat. Okay, those are the colors I have. We're going to start with crushed curry, and let's see here. Now, when you're blending, there's a couple things. When you're blending, you want to get the ink on here. Now, if you do this, you can see how dark that is. What you want to do is tap off some and then just come in and lightly blend where you might want that color, okay? I'm just kind of going to go different spots on my pieces here. And I'm going to grab these 3 pieces too and put a little bit on these. So instead of using a sponge dauber, I'm using, you could use sponge daubers, but I think that sponge daubers definitely give you a different look or heaviness compared to using a blending brush. So there's my first color. Close that up. And then let's go ahead with some green. And I have old olive here. Hi, Elaine, welcome. And take my brush here and let's do some green there. And let's do this green here. You can do this whatever color you will. If you like to have it all greens and just have variation of greens, you could do that. So all I'm doing here, you guys, this is die cut and it's just sitting in the paper until I pop it out. That's all. If you're wondering, you know, how come that's like in this square if it's a die cut. If that makes any sense. Okay. So this was my card that I had shared at our event on last Saturday. This was the card that I did for it was like a shoebox swap. How many of you have participated in a shoebox swap? Did anybody not know what a shoebox swap is? Okay, I'm just gonna, this is Cajun Craze. So I'm gonna add a little bit over top of what I've already done here. I'm watching your comments to see what you guys about what you know about a shoebox swap. Does everybody know what that is? Never heard of it, Jean. What is a shoebox swap? You don't know. Okay, you guys, here's what it is. You know how when you are creating a project, you, like when I pull everything out of my envelope and I have all my inks and all my tools and my sample, my stamps and all of that, in a shoebox swap, what we do is we bring, like what I'm using right here on this live, I bring all of those things together in my little basket right here, and I make kits, which is my papers, the paper I'm using, any die cuts I might have, ribbons, that kind of stuff. You bring that for however many people you have. So we had 6 people at our event, so I had to make 6 of these kits, and I usually will put all of it in the envelope. If you get classes from me, your class packet with all your stuff in your envelopes that you get from me, I would just put 6 of those together. I'd put all my tools and all my inks and everything I need in the basket. I take that's considered my shoebox, okay? So like my basket's my shoebox. I don't know where it came up with the shoebox idea, but you can use any container. And what you do is you put all the supplies there. So what we do is we just go around the table and we have our own one little packet. We have all the goodies there and we make the project. So I had 6 of these ready for everyone to do what I'm showing you today. So today I'm showing you how to do some blending. Now, you have a sample complete whenever you do these shoe boxes. These swaps like this, we just love to get together and stamp, just like, you know, everybody. We just like to get together and stamp. I come up with a project, 5 other people come up with a project, we get to go home with 6. So instead of creating them at home and taking them and swapping with other people, like, oh, here's my card, let me have yours, like that, you get together and you actually make them. Does that make sense, you guys? Have you guys ever kind of heard of that before? All right, so the last color I haven't used in our little project here is Wild Wheat. That was, yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I guess I know a lot of you are hobby demonstrators that join me once in a while. But yeah, this is some fun stuff. We get together usually at least once a quarter when we have a new catalog. We get together and we will have a shoebox swap. So that's always a fun time. I love it. Alright, I'm just finishing my other little pieces here, kind of tapping these because they're a little harder to rub the blending on them. So there's those 3 little pieces. See them in the white part there? Those 3. Okay, let's get a little more here. And then I think I'm going to just kind of swipe all the way around so I haven't missed anything. And I'm just holding on to the top. You'll be surprised at how much ink stays in these blending brushes. Maybe it's a Michigan thing. Could be, Nancy. I don't know. But we've done it at, like, when you go to conventions, if you go to a class, it's almost like going to a shoebox swap. I know that some of you have gone to those kind of events. So once I have this done, here's what I'm going to do, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop this out. It's already die cut. I just have to pop it out of the paper, okay? So I'm going to pop this out. Bear with me as I do that because I want to make sure that I'm not ripping anything as I pop this out. So I don't want to do it too fast. Because it does have nice detail and I don't want to rip anything. So there's that. Okay. Let's pull that out, and then this centerpiece will come out. And this makes this gorgeous wreath. Oh, I just did it. I just ripped it. That's okay. We're gonna see there. I ripped it. But we're gonna glue it down so it'll be fine. It's gonna go flat. Okay. Oh, some of this is just tighter than I expected. So it's taking me, I should have already done it, taken it out. So you guys didn't have to watch me. There. Patience, Barb, patience. Oh my gosh. Okay. Almost. We're almost there. Got one little spot right here. There. Okay. See, I ripped it right there. Okay. Well, there we are. We're gonna glue that together, and it'll be just fine and dandy. We can actually put our thing behind that. Now, there are some other little pieces in here. I'm gonna pop out of here, and it just gives more detail when you pop all those pieces out. There we go. See that? See how it's more defined with popping out those pieces? We do that together, not called shoebox, just a good reason to get together and eat, laugh, and stamp. Oh yes. Yes it is, Shar. But I don't know. I don't know where I heard that from. Who knows, you know? I've been doing this 23 years now. 23 years next month. And yeah, shoebox swap is something that, gosh, I heard a long time ago. Hi, Deborah. Yeah, excuse me. Yes, go back and watch the replay. I had some sneak peeks in there and some just information and fun stuff. Okay, some 3D items that we did. Okay, I think I got it all out. Sorry that you had to watch me do all that. Now, as I'm looking at this, I'm going to move all those things around. I think I need a little more Cajun craze, okay? So I'm going to pull some more of that in, and I'm just going to tap on here, and this will give me a little more color of that Cajun craze, okay? I just don't want to rip it anymore. The whole idea is that you have this beautiful fall wreath that we are going to put on our card. All right, I'm done. Oh no, I'm not done with those, okay? All right, we're gonna do blending one more thing. I wanna show you how to, so this is the piece that is not scored. We scored this at the beginning. So let's take my pieces even there. And we're gonna use this, and I am going to use, I'm gonna use this piece, this stamp right here, that's in Nature's Print. And I'm going to, let me grab a block. Okay. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ink it up with crushed curry first. I'm going to fully ink it up, okay? But I'm going to stamp it off. I still have color on my stamp, so that's good. Now let's go back in and use some of our colors. And you can blend or tap your ink with your blending brushes right on your stamp. Did you guys know that? So I'm going to take a little bit of this, of my Cajun Craze, and I'm going to tap that onto my little berry areas there. And, okay, and then let's take a little bit of the old olive and get some of that, and let's bring some of that green right up here on the sides. Okay? All right, now let's see how that turns out. I've not pre-stamped this before, so let's see how it turns out. This is for the inside of my card. Make sure I have it the correct way. It is a horizontal. And I don't know, I think I'm going to just go ahead and huff like you do with the markers, just to make sure it's moistened. And I'm going to stamp that here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Can you guys see that? Isn't that pretty? So there you go. You can use your blending brushes to tap ink on to your stamps. That's another way. Okay, and my cleaner is over here. And let's go ahead and clean this off. Thanks, guys. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Okay, got this one cleaned out. All right, next, let's go ahead and pull my cushion a little farther out here. I need to grab that blend. Remember I said I was missing it? Let's see here. I'm going to grab, grab my old olive. This is for the inside of the card. And the one that I scored is right here. And we are going to go ahead and put this together. I do have one more thing to stamp yet, but let's go ahead with this. I'm going to go ahead and grab my silicone mat, and this is going to go flat, and I'm going to take my green glue, and we're going to go ahead and just, I'm just going to put dots here and there on this wreath to hold it down, okay? So it doesn't have to have glue everywhere, just little dots. Don't make a mess with your glue. Okay, there we go. We got got that. So let's grab it. Put this over here. And then my ripped part is going to go behind my sentiment. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this down kind of to the left and keep the ripped piece there, so it's going to get covered. Okay, so let's just put that down right here till that connects, I guess. Sticks would be the right word. Okay, so there's that. And I haven't forgotten about my other little three pieces here that we've got. Okay, but I'm going to see if I have extra Cajun on here. I want this a little darker. There we go. Bring that in here and get a little more Cajun on there. Okay. All right, let's pull this in. Excuse me. We're going to stamp here next. So we could use this one, and it says, "You're on my mind. Best wishes and happy thoughts." How about a heartfelt thank you? You can also use very best occasion, like I said. But since I used this piece, I'm going to go ahead and use one of these sentiments. Heartfelt thank you will fit very nice in here, I believe. And it's right here. There we go. Does that fit? Yep. That would be sad if it didn't. Let me grab a block. There we go. And let's go ahead and use, what colors? Let's see here. Probably green. Should I use green, I think? Green or wild wheat? Which color, green or wild wheat? Wild wheat, green. Which color? Let's see. Put these here. Green or wild wheat? I'm trying to think. I think I want to pull some more green into this. Wild wheat, green. I think I need more green. Actually, as I'm looking at my wreath here, I think I want to add the more green. Okay. Heartfelt thanks. Ink that up. And again, when you're using these pads, you guys, don't, you know, don't like smush it down in there. Okay, I got to get up here a little closer and make sure I got this in here. And there we go. All right, I did it. A heartfelt thank you. Let's take this out of the way. All right, so there, I'm done with those. Cleaner, because I will definitely get this in my arm. Okay. And before we are going to be finished, okay, so this is going to go right here. But before we do that, we're going to do something fun. You know, I don't know if you guys have seen me do this in the past, where you take your ribbon, you cut off the seam, and then you pull out these pieces, the threads that are in here, like right here. Okay, so I'm going to pull out some of these, and we're going to just add this to our sentiment, which is going to give it a cool look. Okay, I'm going to lay them here because I don't have enough, so I need to get more. Now, if you like this fringy piece, you could save this and use it for something else. See what I'm doing? I'm pulling those strings out. I don't know if I have enough yet or not. Is that what I... Come on, finger. Yep, I'm going to just use all that I can pull out of here, okay? I think I can get a few more, and I'm going to pull those out. See? They just come right out. Okay, there we are. So, now I'm just going to take these guys, pinch them in the center, okay? And I'm going to put them on the back of here. And we're going to kind of put them behind here. And you can, you know, foof them around or whatever you want to call it. But that's what you get. Kind of like that. But we're not done because we have our our other pieces here that we die cut. And so I'm going to take these and let's put them just kind of behind like that. Oh, I don't have any sticky there. Gosh, Barb. There. Probably can see better when I did that. Go on here. And I'm putting it on the silicone mat because it's sticky and it'll just stay there for me. Okay, so there's that one. Let's take this one and let's come on down here and put it like this. I think that's okay. I think it's going to stick. Nope. I don't have enough sticky there. Well, let's grab the dimensionals because we're going to pop this up anyway. Okay, so let's do that and let's put one down here, here, and I'll just get one more on the end. Okay, let's do that and then my little piece will stick, okay? I'll shove it in here and it'll stick where it needs to go. All right. Let's bring this in here. I've got sticky back there. It just doesn't want to stay. I'm going to grab one more dimensional because I need to hold that on there. And there we go. Whew, a little struggle. All right, so here we are. And these things, I think they just add to it, you know? I just think they add to the character of the card. So this is going to go right here, kind of to the side, and hopefully I got it straight. All right, so there we are. That's what we have. And then you've got these fun things going on. That just adds so much. I'm a little crooked on my sentiment, but it's okay. It's a handmade card. All right, next thing. Remember I got the old olive here? I am going to take my old olive and I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to spritz this by holding my blend and just tapping it with the bone folder, and hopefully you'll be able to see how cool this looks with these speckles on here. I don't know, I'm going to try to bring it up and see if you can see the speckles. Can you see them? I'm looking at my camera to see if I can see them. I'm going to wait till it gets in the camera. I think you can see them a little bit. Anyway, so there we have that. We're not done because now we need to put this on our card along with our inside. And since my scoreboard is right here to the right, I'm going to pull it in here. Now you know you can score with your bone folder. Did you guys know that? Since it's right here in my hands, right here is 5.5, and I'm just going to go like that. So if some reason you lost your little scoring tool that comes with the board, your bone folder works fantastico. Okay, and then let's give it a good crease there. Okay, this is now ready to go onto our card front. And get that so that it is got a nice border all the way around of wild wheat. Now I have a question. Are you guys starting to like wild wheat any better than when we first got it? Because I know some people did not like wild wheat very much. It was kind of a putrid kind of color is what some people say. All right. Oh yes, we need to put this on the inside. Hi Maria, welcome. No worries, just go right back to the beginning and watch the replay when you have a chance. And there we are on the inside. So you guys, this is so pretty. This variation in color with those blending brushes. There's that, and I don't have this down good enough because it's popping up. There we go. And then having those little score lines in there are just, see that? It just adds an extra little touch. And then one last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna use the brushed metallic adhesive back dots. The cool part is that you have gold, silver, and brushed, gold, copper, and brushed silver. So depending on how much, you know, colors, whatever colors you put in here, I think I'm gonna go with the gold. And let's get my wherever it's at here. Take your pick tool. It is really pretty in person, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead with the gold and just grab a large one if I can. And it's stuck on my finger, so I'm just gonna, oh my gosh, there we go. I'm gonna put 1 and 2 and then a smaller one because you have different sizes. This one has a fuzz on it. There we go. You have the different sizes. Just kind of a large and a small. Not having much luck here today. Gracious. Oh, live video. I don't do any edits, so if you're watching the replay, sorry about that. Just adding those on there. You could add, you know, if you wanted to add more over here, you could anywhere on the card, but there you are. Beautiful fall card showing you how to use blending brushes on a die cut piece. And then on the inside you have this gorgeous stamping. How do you guys like that one? Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. I think we're gonna stamp on here. I think we'll do something on here. How about that, you guys? So let's see. Let's still go with that same piece that I've got here. And if you, let's do the same thing on the front, okay? That I had done earlier. So let's go ahead and ink this up. Let's do it with a little bit different. Let's do wild wheat. Thank you. Let's do wild wheat, okay? And then we're gonna stamp it off, okay? It gives it kind of a greenish yellow kind of look. So we're gonna go with these colors. Let's go with the, this is the Cajun Craze, and I'm gonna tap it right on the berries, okay? Give it some color with the berries there. And then let's take the yellow, see if we can't get a little bit of yellow in there. Well, no, let's go with the green. Change your mind, Barbara. All right, let's pull that old olive in and bring that up kind of on the sides, right there, and then right here on that piece, okay? All right, let's see what it looks like. Here we go, and we're gonna huff on it like you when you use your markers again. So, and then let's go once. Oh, nice. And twice. And how about 3? Look at that. Woo, nice. Very pretty look using your blending brushes to color on your stamp. Thank you so much. Well, I hope that that was a little inspiration there of how to use your blending brushes. I have, let's see, what time is it? Okay, I have a super easy card. We're gonna do one more, and I guess I can just leave that mess there, right? But there is our beautiful coordinating card and envelope. Now, it's going to be different every time, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you my original, but see how it's darker and there's more of the copper, or can you see the difference in them? They're going to just look different every time. So, there's that. All right. Next, let's pull in, we're going to use, let me bring them all over here. We're going to use this hexagon set with some Blackberry Bliss, the Heartfelt Hexagon, along with the layering leaves. This is the Pine Bough Punch, I think. I think that's what it's called. Maybe it's not Pine Bough, but it goes with lovely layering leaves stamp set. Anyway, all right, we're going to use Sending You Lots of Love and Hugs. So let's pull that out. This one, oh, I'm falling apart there. So there, you know, I have blocks. I have a class. I have the class for the 21st. I have that all set up, so all my blocks are in that. Give me 1 second, I gotta get a drink. Bow punch. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, thank you. All right, I have some more blocks right here. I need to just grab a big one. There we go. All my D blocks have stuff on them, but I need a D block for this. All right, we're gonna go with, so the trick on these, you guys, is to just let it plop down and then pick it up so that it's going to be straight when you stamp it, so it fits in the punch very well, okay? So there's that. We're gonna use that in a minute. Okay, so let's grab, what do we need here? We need, oops, I have 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. This is basic white. I have a piece of Blackberry Bliss, and this piece is just going to be used for the bow punch. I just had this piece as my scrap. Then I have, ooh, I forgot the name of this, the Masterfully Made, I believe, paper, and this is actually, oh, take that back, Barb. We are going to use this. This is, I thought this was, no, I'm confused. This is my scrap. This is my scrap for my leaves. Let's just do that now, Barbara, so I don't get myself all crazy. Okay, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to punch out a couple leaves. Okay. Goodness. There. And then I need another one there. Okay. That's what I needed that piece for. Gracious. Okay, there's that. So let's put these over here. We're going to need those in just a moment. I don't know about all the other pieces, but we'll use those. We're going to stamp on this piece. This is my scrap. We're using Blackberry Bliss. And first of all, let's go ahead and do the little dots. Okay, and stamp that right there so that that's straight. The next thing I'm going to do is this Sending You Lots of Love and Hugs. Ink that up, and that's going to fit right in here so nicely. I feel like I'm just, when I have to stick my head way down in here like that, I feel like okay, so there we are, nice and pretty. Okay, for the inside of the card, let's grab the flower here, this one stem flower, and have any big blocks over here. In my blocks right there. Hang on one second. There we go. All right. Let's take this little stem and we're going to stamp on the inside of our card with the little flower stem here. And let's just stamp that. And come down here. And like that. Just some prettiness there. I don't have it in an envelope, or I would stamp my envelope too. But I didn't bring an envelope. I have this all just sitting in a together here. All right, so over there, out of the way, and out of the way. All right, so there's the inside of my card. This piece right here is actually the same as my, it is a 1/8 of an inch smaller, I believe. I cut it that way. Let's take a look. Maybe it's the full coverage. It's the full coverage of the card. All right. So in that case, the front card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. What collection is the DSP? I think it's Masterfully Made. It's in the annual catalog. All right, so I'm going to come all the way to the edge here in case I need to. I think I'm good. Okay, just like that. Okay, so there we've got the whole card front. And next, we're going to put this piece of vellum on here just to soften that up. See that? And before we put that down, I'm going to go ahead and punch this so that I know where to put my adhesive, because get this lined up here, because you can see your adhesive through this. I don't want to have adhesive all the way around the outsides and stuff like that. One last thing I did not do is grab the, I want, what color? I want my silvery ribbon here. One second. If I can find you. I think I used it somewhere here. There it is. Ba-ba-ba. This is beautiful. Silver and white. It's in the mini catalog. And it's a sheer ribbon, and it's just gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna grab this out because we're gonna do this fun little technique where I want a little bit of this going on in my, with my little thingies here. My, sorry, I didn't, my punch that I just did. Okay, so I'm gonna have this behind. So let's do this. We're gonna, let's get some adhesive on here to hold things down. I want this to kind of go across just like that. Okay. Then I need to make sure I've got adhesive going on here. So now what I'm going to do is bring these guys in here. I'm going to put one like this. See what I'm doing? I've got this one here. Well, here's what we're going to do because it doesn't like to stick for me. Where's my silicone mat? Oh. Over here. There. The reason I'm getting the silicone mat is because I need to add these. I need some adhesive on here so it stays on my piece. Alright, so I want this to go right here so that I have this sticking out a little bit. So we're just going to build some pretty with this silver, okay? Let's put this down. And just like that. I'm just building this with the pretty silver ribbon. I know I had more leaves. There they are. They're way over here. Okay, and then let's take this one and put some right here on this little bottom part, and let's bring that underneath this ribbon here. You guys see what I'm doing? Just kind of building this pretty sprig. And then this one, this is that smaller piece. And I thought I had one. Yeah, here's one more. Let's add another one right up here. Maybe on the end there. There we go. Got to have some adhesive. It's not sticking for me. Okay, so here we are. Now you could add more ribbon if you wanted to, just to give that. But there you go. There is my pretty little sprig with that little bit of silver in there. And so what we need to do is this vellum will go here, and then the sprig will go right on top just like this. So let's put this on the vellum first, and then we're gonna know where to put our adhesive for the vellum, okay? So I am going to, I've already got a few things of adhesive on here, but we're gonna pop this up. Okay, and then one in the middle. Okay, all right. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. We are on the last card, and I am looking forward to seeing this finished one because I did not create this before we came on here. Okay, so that's going to go kind of right there, and I'm bringing that piece up in that area just like that. So now when I turn this over, this is where I want my adhesive so that it stays on my card base. Okay, and then just layer that on there. Probably could have went a little bit smaller with my vellum, but anyway, and there you are. Oh, last but not least, we need just a little more silver, and I don't think I want those. I think I'm going to use the festive pearls, the silver festive pearls, because I just want something soft to go with everything else, right? Thank you. Okay, so take your pick tool was right here somewhere. You guys do that. There it is. Okay, let's grab a few of these silver pearls, and let's come right there, and let's do there. Let's bring another one down here just to add that little extra on there. See that? Like I said, you could add more of the silver ribbon behind there if you wanted to. Just an easy, simple card. A few layers, but it's a simple card. All right, there are the projects for tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to clear some of this off so you can see better. There we go. Put these up here, out of the way. All right. But this ribbon, you guys, I love this ribbon. It was out of stock for quite a while. It's back, so grab it up. A lot of the things that we've been waiting on are coming up. Big dates are October 23rd. We've got some things that are going to be back in stock. And then October 30th, there's a whole lot of things that are going to be back. So, okay, so there is our second card, and here is our first with the beautiful envelope. Okay, there we are. Got all my pieces here. I got I have one of those little vacuum things. I don't know where I have it. But anyway, it's cool. It takes your little pieces and stuff out of the way. All right, let me see. There you go. You can see those pretty good. Let me see if I can get a closer look here. See if I can pull these closer so you can see them a little better. There we go. See how that works. I'm looking to see. There you go. You can see them a little better. It just gives you the softness underneath here with this paper. Gorgeous. All right. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much. I will, I have 9 names here, and I will, I don't have my phone down here to do my little wheel, my number thing, but I will. Silver leaves, that sounds like a great idea, Taryn. Or even some more, something a little extra in there. But anyway, I've got 9 people that shared. I'm going to do that, and I'll let you guys know who the winners are. I'm going to also post the 3 winners so you guys know. Pam Simmons, Jean Dutro, and Corinne Bouvier. Anyway, hopefully I'll be able to catch all of you. I know I have Jean's. Pam sent me hers. So Corinne, I'm not sure how to say it, hon. Make sure to let me know your address so you can get your goodies. All right, let's see if we can go back here and say good night, and thank you all for being here. I sure appreciate your time. I appreciate you sharing the video. Come back and see me next Thursday. I'm here on Thursdays. And I think we'll sneak in some, looking at some Christmas ones. But yeah, I'm going to be putting that on my site for the Christmas class I showed at the beginning. Otherwise, you guys have a wonderful night. I appreciate you being here. All right, bye-bye.